Hello and welcome back to the Danish Heavy Metal particular channel here at YouTube, and welcome to another album review. Today's review, of course, is for the second full-length album from, of course, Danish female-fronted heavy metal band Steel Inferno. It's titled "And the Earth Stood Still," which, of course, was released independently on March 29th of this year. Now, again, this was their second full-length album. The band was formed in 2012. They are based out of course, Copenhagen. You know what? I am not gonna even pronounce the name of the actual, also, I guess, the town of Copenhagen, Denmark. Anyways, they were formed in 2012. Their very first demo was released in 2014. And that was actually my introduction to Steel Inferno in the first place, was their very first demo, which I thought it was a great fucking demo, and that's where pretty much how I even was even aware of this band to begin with. And of course, later that year they had released, of course, the Arcade Warrior single, which of course to Bandcamp that very same year, and then 2 years later they finally released their very first full-length album, which was Aesthetics of Decay, and it was released through Inferno Records on October 20th, 2016, and now here we are with, of course, their second full-length album. So, I would say here right from the get-go, this, I mean, from the title track all the way to track number 10, which is Final Round, this is definitely a solid slab of meaty, crunchy, straightforward, at times very bordering on at times thrash, just great straight-up traditional heavy metal. Which of course, with female vocalist Karen still behind the mic, who of course, I say has a great fucking voice. Definitely in this day and age, one of the very best female metal singers. Definitely somewhere within maybe someone like, for example, Leather Leone of Chastain fame. Definitely she has that kind of similar voice to her, or even Kim Six, the late Kim Six. She also has a voice that's very similar to that. Definitely some great stuff on this album. I mean, again, the title track, which again the song that opens up the album, is a fire way to open up the album. The Hype comes next, and is a fast, ripping track with a ferocious bite. November 4th follows up, and for a bit there starts off nice and calmly before breaking into another fast song. Desperado continues the blistering assault, bringing a fear, another balls out thrasher. Destination Unknown, while another ripper, is more of the melodic in nature, but is accompanied by hooks. Same is said for The Great Divider, which has some killer hooks as well to it. Hunter is a infectious hookland speed metal scorcher, and of course the very last song, Final Round, ends the album on a vicious note. So again, these 10 songs, again, clocking it at 36 and 46 minutes, 36 minutes and 46 seconds, I meant. This is just, again, just great fucking slabs of just meaty, crunchy metal. Just great stuff. My rating, it's a 9.70 out of 10. It is almost close to being 10 out of 10 for me. This is actually just a great song. I think the only one that while it's still another very well-written song, is I feel that probably isn't particularly my favorite, or the one that doesn't always tends to kind of stand out, for me would be Zato or Zato, I guess as it's pronounced in the song. That's probably the only song I don't seem to, it doesn't seem to stick out much at me, but still is another very great slab to begin with. It's a very good composition nonetheless. So with that, this is a great fucking album. So with that, if this is definitely a band you might be interested in, who knows, some of you might actually be aware of this band. If you're not, I definitely recommend checking Steel Inferno out. I'll definitely leave you a link to their Bandcamp page, which also will then lead you to the album here. Again, I don't know if there really is, who knows, there might be a physical release. Maybe at some point in time there might be. I don't know if there is a physical release. So far, they don't. There doesn't seem to be an option to purchase this physically. Which I think is definitely for the what might be a disappointment for those that want to own this, or at least that want to own their stuff physically and not really digitally. But still, definitely check out this album. Definitely check on Steel Inferno. I definitely recommend this album for sure. So with that, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Thrash Shed. Sam out. I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.